no matter how scary or how risky it might feel, instead of where we're trying to find a falsetto position with a very high larynx, everything very spread, trust this to be our grounding support. This video is not for beginner singers. If you're still struggling with your passaggio, if you're still fighting with tension in the high notes, if you haven't yet mastered the concepts I've laid out in my previous videos, stop watching. This video isn't for you. Go back and review my other videos. Who is this video for? Well, this video is more for the advanced singer, a singer who already has a fully accessible top register, middle register, and lower register. A voice that stretches, doesn't squeeze, doesn't force, doesn't yell or grunt, stretches. Everything I've taught on this channel up until now has been focused on laying a healthy foundation. And for good reason. Once you have these concepts well placed, then, and only then, in my opinion, should you think about adding size, depth, power to the voice. And this is where the Melocchi method comes in. Let's talk about what the Melocchi method actually teaches. A quote by the wonderful and legendary Marcello del Monaco. You can only sing with a very low, very deep larynx. Melocchi's method depends on the maximum descent of the larynx. Not a casually low position, but a deliberate and deep one. Another quote by Del Monaco. One can have resonances in the mask, but the principal fact remains that the larynx must remain low. The mask, like I've actually talked about before, is not the goal. It's a result. La maschera is not achieved by shoving sound. That will usually lead to a nasal, squeezed, tight, low resonant sound. If you lift the larynx, because you're trying to shove sound in the maschera, you'll lose the depth. You'll lose stability. And eventually you could also damage yourself. There is only one vocal placement. Another quote by Del Monaco. The passaggio is scrupulously gathered. The whole voice is gathered from top to bottom. There is only one position. This is actually something that Maestro Fisichella told me. He says, as long as you keep gola aperta, laringe stretta, and bocca chiusa, talking about open throat, narrow larynx, small mouth, and everything is sung sul fiato, on the breath, well supported, then the passaggio doesn't exist.